Hello, everyone. This is KJ. Welcome back to the Infected version 12.3. Sounded like I said virgin. I meant version. Today, today we're gonna do some complicated stuff. Well, maybe complicated. Maybe. I'm not sure if it's gonna be complicated. It looks complicated. Yeah. It's time to move some industrial stuff and a whole lot of things. Um, Probably I'm gonna get rid of that. Oh, is that a chicken? Aha. It was at this moment she realized the refrigerator is absolutely full of eggs. That'll stop that chicken from doing such a crazy walk. He was moonwalking down the hill. I don't enjoy that behavior, especially not from chickens. Let's go. Someone said that, I think it was, someone said my driving is getting better. Stop. I didn't film the drive home. The drive home was, yeah, it was bad. Oops, wrong button. Actually, I did want that button. My vision is super blurry today, and without a doubt, that has to do with me being awake really late last night. Foliage density, shadow quality. I mean, I am maxing out the things that I can. If I turn off VSync, I have to go into the graphics card and turn it on, because otherwise I'll have those funny lines right in the middle. You know, vertical sync is it's kind of a big deal. I do want to work on that, but I also want to work on this, and I think that it's possible that what I did here with these guys is that they might be plugged in to the same boxes. Let's just move the couch. Superhuman. Yeah, there's there's only one of these things. Mixer of Cemento, the mixer of Cementer 2, the water house, and the fridge are all connected right there. The oil is connected directly. I did this wrong. See, because I didn't label stuff. I think that might be water. Nope, that was not the water. This thing has a switch. Ah, it was the oil. See, there's a switch right there. Well, I think that it's probably going to make it more complicated. I think what I would like to do, so this is water right here. And this is the water in the fridge. I just need to take these two mixers off. And I think that's what I'll do. I think that's the easiest thing to do. I forgot that I need that hammer thing. Where's my tools at? That's why I need to clean up this mess. Oh, there it is. It's hiding. Alright, I'll put that there. I never, ever use a pickaxe anymore. Is that crazy? Nope, that's not it. Alright, so if we hover over here, right mouse to delete wire, yes. Right mouse, yes. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Put that away. No, put it away. Like a different thing. Thank you. Forgot to get the cement out first. Alright, that's what we're going to do. We're going to move these, and then we will totally rebuild the power for them elsewhere. Oh, forgot I was going to put them over here. Oh, I feel like maybe we should put a crate back there. Putting the crate against the wall out of the way would be better. So rather than... Oh my goodness gracious, are you serious? Oh, hello. You just float there. It'll be fine. I just feel like the easiest thing to do would be to just rebuild the power for this, and I should have never had all those things on the same power. But if you think about it, something's not straight. Oh, that's wrong completely. Let's try that again. If you think about it, at the time, with limited resources, I got everything powered and plugged in, and it worked. But I don't want these things in my bedroom. I do need all my kitchen stuff hooked up, and there we go. So we need one of these, and wires. And I have 2 wires on me. 1, 2, is that 1? Oh, jeez. Alright, fine, I'll carry all of them. Let's go place them and we'll see what we need to do. Today is moving day, by the way, if I forgot to say that. We're definitely moving some stuff. Yeah, I think I'll do it. Wait, no. I'm going to do it right next to the mixers. And I might add 2 more later on. Like after I don't need them anymore. That's backwards, of course. I don't know what the dev is thinking. Like, just turn it around. Just put it facing me. Junction box. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Alright, we need iron, copper, cobalt, and screws. Oops. None of those things are on this side, except for the screws. Whoa! Alright, iron. Copper. Cobalt. I'm out of room. Screws. Oh dear. There we go. Oh, I only needed 2 or 3 of each. I thought that was 5 of each. Alright. Now then. Wires. Pull a wire to there. There we go. Pull a wire to there. Pull a wire to there. Oh, look at that. And we turn that on. We can actually turn everything back on. I was just looking for stuff. Okay. That wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. But putting away a weapon in the infected is just as hard as you think. Scroll through, past the bow. There we go. Alright, let's take the clay box. Whoa! Whoa! Dude. So there's always more than one box of clay. There's a box of clay next to where you're making bricks. There's a box of clay where you're making cement. And a box of clay where you're doing construction for roofing. And getting enough clay for all of that is really, it's quite a task. And we definitely don't need sand or gasoline on the porch. So we'll take that away. We do, however, need sand for cement mixing. There we go. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Somebody free me from this. Alright, let's keep this thought process going. What we need is a lot of clay. So we have animal parts and stuff, and there's the cement. We'll grab that. I could be using a log cart for this, but you know how I am. There we go. Cemento of clay. We have all of that to do. Oh my goodness gracious, you guys. Alright, let's get this stuff out of my way. Immediate amente. What is even in this box? Oh, another entire box of spoilage. Wow. Let's put the wires away. A lot of you might be wondering, why is this stuff still on the back porch? Yeah. Okay. It's because I haven't finished building that building out there. That is the stuff that goes mostly in the greenhouse. And we'll put it right here. There's really no reason for it because I have all of the seeds that I need. I have all the plants growing that I will ever need. It makes plenty of food. Oh my goodness, there you are. That reminds me of the other thing that I need to get done. Yeah, I need to get this stuff repaired. But I have thousands of iron ingots. It's ridiculous. Alright, so we got all that. And now we need to get rid of this bit. Okay. Got some stickiness going on there still. There we go. Alright. We're gonna make a proper porch. And so probably I'm going to need to move all those boxes again. But I might do that bit later because maybe I can get the thing to go. We'll see. Let's see if I can get it to go in there. Negative. Okay. Oh, right there. Which is not where it belongs. Right there. It will go. Oh, I see. The roof is lined up. I totally forgot about the hangover from the roof. So I definitely want to put something there. I don't know what to do with that. This goes in the new building, which is not yet complete, but I do have a little cubby hole where I can stick things over here. Cubby hole. We're going to build a second clay extractor, at least a second one, if not a third one. We're going to do that here in a few minutes. That is food for canning, so it does go here. Because canning table's right there. And then spoilage and potatoes and this stuff. Let's see if there's room in here. Maybe. I have the hiccups. Can you hear it? There we go. Very cool. The only thing is I don't have anywhere to put my eggs. Oh, here we go. Veggie salad. That can come out for sure. Look at all the eggs I have. So that clucker that's clucking in the background is just going to have to keep on clucking on. Because, yeah. I don't have time for his shenanigans. Um, yeah, that's more spoilage. Animal parts? That makes no sense. I don't know what to do. I guess I will put them in here, like a smart person would. And the can. And I have a bunch more cans somewhere else. Okay, we need more clay extractors because I've been in game now for 35 minutes, possibly 30 minutes, maybe, and I have almost no clay. So I don't want to interfere with truck driving too much. Maybe I'll just try to not drive my truck there. I did make some more gasoline, I think. Um, Maybe if we do it this way. This isn't going to work. We're going to have to move these. Look at it'll overlap. All right. That is iron plank, nail, and screw. So we need some nails. Oh, I don't have any. I just walked all the way around for iron. There we go. Here's some more. That's only 10, so not enough. There we go. It's amazing to me. It always amazes me when people say, oh, this game is no different than that game. Well, you know what? Every time someone says that, um, and people like me who make content on a lot of different games can tell you that that person doesn't play both of those games that they're comparing. Because I can tell you for a fact that remembering where the frickin' buttons are is a task and a half. So I was up really late last night, as I mentioned. I was actually playing Subsistence. I was practicing the game. And it is one of those games that if you're making content on it, now I know that Ono Koho just goes in when he's gonna film, and that's when he plays. But he's got years of experience with the game, and he still makes button errors. He's constantly hitting F. All right, let's see if I can keep on task here and remember what I'm doing. There we go. We need planks. I don't think that was enough planks. Here we go. I'm going to move these things almost immediately. 3 iron. Okay. I can't believe I had that counted out right. Alright, let's get some fuel. And I noticed something earlier. I was really surprised because I thought that they hadn't done this yet. But apparently this thing only takes 4 fuel. And there's the 5th fuel right there. So I dropped a stack of 5 on it. It kicked back the one that it couldn't use. Now I thought that only worked with mineral extractors, but apparently it works with the clay extractor, which is awesome. All right, we still have these posts. I left them, took them out, put them back in, took them out, put them back in. They're probably not gonna stick around, because I don't feel like I have any reason to pull wiring from the house to this building. This is where the power is located. You know, one could argue that if there's wires underneath the wind turbines, you know, for immersion, they're in the concrete. All right, let's see where we're at. We got 1 extra oil or clay extractor done. I haven't moved the oil extractor. Gasoline. Yes, I did make gasoline. And that is located in that sandbox right there. Okay. Put it right there. I need a box that's dedicated to the truck again. Like, let me just take a second here. I just need to think for a second. So I need a box. We need to start building fencing. I need a box dedicated. I need to eat this Smartie. This is my brain. Here's your brain on Smarties. Oh, weapon. Hello. I was just going to punch him in the face. Oh my god. Okay, here we go. Alright, so I need a box dedicated to the truck. Maybe more than one. I need to start building the fence. I need to finish that roof, but that roof is waiting on clay from the new extractors. I do need to start some cement cooking. See if we can do that. Not with that clay. Maybe there's enough clay in here. Here we go. That might be enough clay for the roof. Come to think of it. This is sticking out from the wall. I'm going to have to readjust that, but I'll mess around with that off video. I don't want to pick it up and set it down 15 times. Okay, we're making concrete. We still have 135 power. We can pick up the bricks. I'm just doing all this while I'm thinking. I've been going back and forth quite a bit about the fence and whether I want to build one. Because the thing is, with a fence, I have some cement on me still. The thing is, with a fence, like the spikes, you have to maintain them. Now, it makes perfect sense for me to spike the house because I'm not over there at the house, so I'm not protecting it immediately. The Vambies aren't going to come to me if they're on the other side of the house. They're going to run into spikes, or they're going to tear the house apart trying to get to me. Right? So, yeah, the house needs to be spiked. Although I'm not incredibly happy with how it's done. Like, this line is very awful. How much oil is in there? Can I still carry it? Yeah. Chicken! Your days are numbered. I need to build this roof. Which, if you think about it, if you remember me saying that roof isn't right, I don't know if you remember me saying that. It should have been a corner roof, which would have covered that. But I think it's possible to extend the roof. Is that the corner? No, that's the corner. I'm too close to it. Yeah, that's the corner. So I can extend the roof this way. Guess what's in the way? Oops. Move that back out of my way over there. And, I just heard the sound of something burning out. And I don't know what it could have been, because I don't think anything was cooking. Alright. I know this looks odd, but this wall is just here to protect the building. Back when we first started the save, I was just protecting this little awning area. And probably we can go with something a little bit simpler. Let's see here. I'll just go ahead and put that up there. Come to think of it, I could probably put a corner. No, I don't really want to put a corner there. We have a flat wall here, right? And putting on this end piece just completes that. So, but the corner is kind of interesting. Because it matches that line over there. Boy, I'm incredibly scatterbrained today. Let's see, we need that. If I can get it to go in there. Of course I can't, because there's a wire in the way. I'm gonna have to fight with that later. Oh, look, it left the door. How many planks is that? Okay. Alright. I think we'll leave this bit alone for now. Suffice it to say that this area is going to change. Did I bring... No. So, the tools. Do I still have it? Oh, never mind. I still have it. Upgrade hammer in tow. Alright, so we've got clay going. I need the truck. I have no idea where it is. Oh, there it is. Yeah, see, if I put boxes in it right now, then I can't do the logging. I'd have to turn around and take the boxes right back out. So we'll probably have somewhere in here for storing boxes. And let's put this, where's the steak on wheels? Moo dear. Steak on wheels. Where did I put you? Steak on wheels. There we go. Let's go put him next to the bench. All of that processing stuff is going to be at this end. Oh, I forgot about this guy. Look at this smart-ass log. That fell down when I was putting in that piece right there the other day. And it fell down through the truck, if you recall. And that's after all of that, that's where that log is still. This is going to be a flat clay roof. And so we've just to deal with this bit here. And I hate to build these walls to build those walls, but it's actually going to have to be that way. And yeah. Or I can give up my idea of a truck entrance and put doors here. I suppose I could do that. I likely have the stuff to do that. So, no, those are actual doors. Doorways. Let's see, double doors like over there. And double windows like right there. Yeah, we have the stuff to do that. Let's do it. I've been thinking about it a lot. That's aluminum. We need steel. Iron. And we'll need more than that, but this will get us going. I haven't fired the forges today. Oh, for God's sake. Hi. Are you dead? Good. Just making sure. There we go. All right, we got some. We need more than that because we have the two actual doors. What a chaotic mess. There. And that. This is very difficult for me to do. I've mentioned this before. The holding my hand steady on the mouse and clicking a button on the mouse is very difficult for me to do. Mostly because my hands are tiny. But yeah, also because I'm old, you know, I'm like cryogenically restored or something. Very old. All right, I have screws on me still. And we just need to do that. I don't see really any reason to drive the truck in there. I mean, other than just pure silliness. But I'd like to start upgrading the building and get the roof done. And I think that would be like a really, like, that'd be a huge accomplishment to get that roof done. But let's check on the clay. It's been cooking this whole time. So we got 10 in there. This one's had like 25, 30 minutes longer. And yeah, we're doing good. It's not that much clay, but I wasn't sure if I would have enough, and I wanted to make sure that I kept up on concrete and bricks, which I didn't do, did I? I forgot to do the bricks. Did he give me one clay? Jackass. All right. Let's get these doors in, and then we will have accomplished some small task. And again, I'd like to be able to reverse the doors without them changing their plane of existence. I just ran out of screws. Oh boy. I think I have another stack. Yeah, I do. I made tons of screws thinking I was going to do a lot more glass. Oops, here we go. All right. Keep the fresh air coming in. There's a carcass in here. All right, so that's what we're going to do next time. Now I can put these walls up, and unlike those crazy walls over by the other door, these are going to be super easy to do because we can actually see the edit material light there. And that's going to look pretty cool. I'll have to do something to deal with that. Because we will want access to the roof to be able to place solar panels. And you know what, I haven't even checked to make sure that I can. Uh-oh. 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 I might have to put flat roofing there. Concrete flat roof after all. Like, ceilings. Oh, that won't work. Oh boy. Interesting. Very interesting. Well, we could do something a little bit different. We could turn this around and just have an end cap, or perhaps a balcony. We've done that before. A balcony with solar on it. That might be a good idea. Off the back, though, so that it doesn't, like, stick out. We can, well, it's going to stick out one way or another, but we can do it off of the back right here. And we'll use, we'll have to put in ground foundations. Make sure that's going the right way. Ground foundations. Doy. Like that, so that we can put poles up. And then we'll put in maybe some exterior access. Oh my God, you guys, we need ladders. Get into the Discord and say, we need ladders, please. And you can go on to the UE4 page, Unreal Engine 4. Just type that in your browser and look under Assets, and then type in ladders, Ladders, and it'll show you the list of ladders that are available in the basic assets of UE4. So you wouldn't even have to build them. He could just add them to the game. That's what I did in my formal suggestion. All right, you guys. We got a little bit of stuff done. This was a bigger deal than I mean, it was a smaller deal than I thought it was going to be. And it kept my idiotic names. And these are going to have to be moved someplace more sensible. Um, Possibly out here instead of these planks, which will be back in there. Um, yeah, yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll put clay extractors here, and we'll move the oil extractor over here where there's already a whatever this box is called, control panel. It's already a control panel. We just need to put another junction box, and then we can wire the oil up out here, and that'll work out great. All right, guys, I want to thank you all so much for coming along. As always, suggestions and ideas down in the comment section. I entertain every suggestion and idea, and I've been trying really hard not to record really far ahead. So I've recorded this on Wednesday. You'll be seeing it Thursday morning. And so if you have any suggestions or comments before I record again, then go ahead and put them in there and I'll see what I can do about it. And absolutely, tomorrow or today, this afternoon, don't forget to drop by the live stream, Live with Lava and KJ, and say hello. All right. Thanks again. Have a great day. Bye bye.